excitement level is palpable.
It is amazing because it's Hollywood Today Live Digital Edition, and you guys give us some love. Like, we're giving you some love on Facebook and on Instagram and on Twitter at @officialhtl. You can write us letters. You can throw change at us. I mean, we'll take whatever we can get, basically. I am Kristen Brockman.
Yeah, send me the change. I'm AJ Gibson. Our next guest was on two of the most talked about comedy series of the summer, but you'll see him next on the big screen with Denzel Washington. You may have heard of him in The Equalizer. Take a look.
Yo, you are a pimp.
No, not a pimp. Pip. P-I-P. Pip. You know, like Gladys Knight and the Pips? Like this.
Oh, come on. Stop it. Don't do that right now. Don't do that. Oh, the spin? What?
Wait a minute.
Oh, slide. Oh, come on. I'm gonna look it up right now.
Man, I'm looking this up. No, look
that up. So which one were you?
One on the right.
Yo, that's not him right there.
Man, that's him with an afro.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Alan Maldonado.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? Thank you for having me.
Did you get any dance tips from Denzel?
Yeah. He taught me how to do the butterfly. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, man. That's what you see is what you get, man. He just got those old school Pip moves down.
I didn't know Pip was a thing.
Yeah.
The Pips. Gladys Knight's in the Pips.
Oh, the Pips.
The Pips.
Oh, that makes more sense.
Pips.
I get that.
Yeah, not Gladys Knight and the Pimps. Yeah, that's a whole nother group.
The Pips.
Whole nother group.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're out there somewhere. That group is definitely out there.
That is too funny.
How was it working with Denzel Washington? That's
Man,
so cool.
Denzel was amazing. It was amazing. I learned so much from him. He's really a cool, just down to earth. He's one of the most grounded individuals I've ever met in my life. Just watching him as he went through his process as far as in between takes, you know, him dissecting each scene and him getting better at each one was something that I took, you know, from working with him as well. And just the friendly banter we had, you know, while the camera was on, I got to do most of the jokes, and then as soon as it was cut, he used to throw them right back at me. Right. So it was cool. He has a great sense of humor. Great sense of humor.
I moved out here about 7 years ago, and my very first celebrity event I ever went to was Ebony pre-Oscar party, and he was like the keynote speaker of the night, and he gave this speech on motivation and what it takes to make it in Hollywood, and I thought that he is a class act.
Yeah.
He really is just one of it's understandable why he is who he is.
Yeah.
And that comes out tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow. Tomorrow is the big day. Yes. Yeah. Tomorrow, everybody.
Go see it.
Go see it.
You've had a big summer.
Yeah.
What's going on right now? Let's talk about Black Jesus.
Black Jesus.
Yeah. This show's really getting a lot of, on social media especially, people really love this show.
They love the show. It's hilarious, man. Just working with Slink Johnson, that's my boy. John Witherspoon, Charlie Murphy, Dre, the whole cast, Callie.
What did you think about the concept when they first told you, like, Jesus and Compton? How does that make sense?
It made perfect sense to me.
Yeah.
It made maybe not to others, but to me it made perfect sense coming from Aaron McGruder and his work with the Boondocks. I was like, oh, this is gonna be hilarious. I know his work he's fantastic. He has a great view on comedy and how he can make it socially conscious as well. So when they told me about the project, I was a gun ho. I was like, I'm all aboard.
It's hilarious. I was telling you off camera, I watched the episode where they were the town was rallying to try to, they thought they were growing weed in like the community garden. It was hilarious. I don't think I've laughed that hard in a long time.
Yeah. The show gets a lot of big laughs, man. It's fun. It's fun that, you know, people have gravitated to the concept of it being a satire. You know, it's for you to laugh. You know, it's Black Jesus. You know, we're not trying to cause any ruckus in the community. It's just something to laugh at. Just entertainment. Yeah, a little bit is all right.
Okay. Well, what about Straight Outta Compton?
Yeah.
I know you're gonna be. We actually talked about that on Hollywood Today Live before when it first started. Have you guys started filming that yet?
Yeah. We started.
You already are filming it. It'll come out
close to completion. It's going to be an epic film.
Were you a big NWA fan before the film?
You know what? My sister went to high school with MC Ren. So I lived in Compton till I was about 8. So I was kind of around it, you know, but I wasn't really into the music at the time because, you know, moms would have went nuts if I'm in the house listening to NWA at 7 years old. That would be a problem, you know. So
I was listening to KOTB at the time.
Well, that's what I was going to say too,
that's what
especially
back
then.
Yeah.
Because NWA was one of the first hip hop acts that anyone ever heard.
Yeah.
So it's not only are you, listening to NWA, people never even heard rap music before.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, they transcended, the time. I mean, the impact that they had when they first came out, just on the hip hop community, just the society at large at the time. They were talking about issues that were going on in the neighborhood, and then years later, it came to fruition. The riots and different things, and they were voicing that stuff in their music years before, and people were boycotting what they were talking about, and then years later it comes true. It just goes to the point of real music. You should be talking about what's going on in your community. It should be the truth. It should be something accurate and from your heart rather than something made up. And I commend them guys, and to be a part of the project is an honor. NWA is just a great. I can't wait for guys to see the film. It's an action-packed film, which you probably won't think of with NWA, but
somebody else I'm sure
fun.
who knows a lot about Compton though in the rap world, Jennifer Aniston. You're working on a podcast coming up.
Yeah. We bust a couple
back to something
freestyles.
I know about
right now.
Yeah. I call her Jenny Ann. I'm saying no. Jennifer was a pure sweetheart.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not made up.
Everybody always says she's actually the way that she appears on camera. She actually is like.
Yeah, it's not made up, man. As soon as I walked on set, she welcomed me with open arms, hugs, and just thanked me for being a part of the film. And I'm like, thank you.
Yeah, right.
Thank you. I'm working with you. So it was a pleasure. She was a sweetheart, man. We had a great time on
Cake,
set.
is that correct?
Yep, Kate.
And then you also have a production company. You do
You
a
have a lot
lot.
of
Yeah.
Talk
I
about that
do.
a little bit.
I don't sleep. That's
Okay.
what.
We're
exactly
looking at the note
that's
cards.
what I
How do we
don't
get
do.
all this in?
But yeah, I have a production company. It's called Only Son Productions. We're finishing up our first season of our web series, Who the F is Uncle Joe?
Okay. I've
Which
always
is
wondered.
yeah. Uncle Joe is pretty much Mr. Dos Equis, man. It's an action comedy,
I like it.
and people. It's about mistaken identity. It's hilarious. I can't wait for people to see that. Also, I have my music company, Get It Done Records,
Get It
and
Done.
we service a lot of TV shows and networks with music. We work with Ray Donovan, House of Lies.
John Voight on here a couple of times.
Oh, really?
Great.
Really?
Yeah, great.
HBO's Looking. We're all over NBA TV. So.
Hey,
doing it.
we could use some of your music.
Let's
maybe
talk
here.
about it.
Like,
There it
like,
is.
hey,
Business deal.
you
Business
know?
deal. Let's work
I
it.
can't let you go without asking about some of your philanthropic stuff because you're very passionate. I've read about working with youth and giving, especially inner city youth, an opportunity to experience the arts and to kind of have another avenue towards success. Let's talk about that a little
Yeah,
bit.
that's my passion. That's my passion. Me coming from the hood, I definitely understand that options are limited. They're limited. So being able to provide free acting classes in our program, which consists of acting exercises, and at the end of the program, they make their own film. They make their own short
Awesome.
film.
Cool.
They create the concept. They help direct. They help produce it. They help everything. They're acting in it. They're just getting a full understanding of what it takes to make a film. And at the end of the program, we have like a red carpet and a big premiere for them.
That is so awesome.
And that's
So-
your organization called Demo Nerds.
It's called
right?
Demo Nerds,
If
yes.
somebody wanted to help get their child enrolled, or they knew someone
It
who
would be
wanted to interested.
demonerds.com.
Or they wanted to give money, maybe. Just,
Yeah,
Yeah.
always.
Yeah.
And that kind of goes to my next company, Vineyard's Finest, the clothing line, where a portion of the proceeds goes towards providing these kids with free classes. Wow. So yeah, definitely. If you can't donate, be sure to pick up boom, there it is.
There it
Yep.
is.
Go to the website vineyardsfinest.com and pick up some shirts and
got a lot going
and
on.
just
Yeah,
know-
you-
yeah,
Good
yeah,
for you.
yeah,
Thank you for making
yeah.
time for us.
Man, my pleasure, my
Awesome.
pleasure.
You're awesome, buddy. Best of luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you for coming.
Thank you.
All right, you guys, check out Alan and the Equalizer. It's in theaters this weekend. Don't forget to check out some of those moves.
That's right. That's not the end of it. You'll also want to catch Kristen chatting with Buffy and Angel star Charisma Carpenter about surviving evil. Where you see what that's all about. It's a good one. I tell you that. And all right here on Hollywood Today Live Digital Edition.
Awesome.
I know.
Yeah.